Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this evening's news broadcast. First, the major headlines. President Isaias halts talks with Prime Minister of Kuwait. Microdam in elaborate agro-industry renovated. Tolagumja inhabitants commend efforts towards improving their living standards. Pakistan flood victims bemoan lack of government help. President Isaias Afwerki held talks in New York on the 19th of September with the Prime Minister of Kuwait, Sheikh Nasser Al-Mahmoud Al-Sabah, on bilateral relations and issues of mutual interest to both countries. Reporters from the Ministry of Information indicated that the two sides agreed to work together for strengthening the historical relations between Eritrea and Kuwait, dating to the days of the armed struggle for independence, and conducted extensive discussion regarding the situation in the Horn of Africa and the Palestinian issue. Moreover, President Isaias lauded Kuwait's assistance to development programs in eastern Sudan in accordance with the peace agreement signed in Asmara, and pointed out that Eritrea and Sudan are working together towards reinforcing the peace process in East Sudan. President Isaias left for the U.S. on September 17th to attend the 66th session of the UN General Assembly. During his stay in the United States, the president will hold meetings with different parties and conduct seminars for Eritrean nationals residing in North America. The microdam in elaborate agro-industry plant has been renovated, and through the joint efforts of the administration of Elaborate Subzone and the Red Sea Construction Company, stated the administrator of Ansabar region, Mr. Gargis Girmay. Mr. Gargis told Arena that the microdam was constructed 40 years ago with a capacity of holding 500,000 cubic meters of water, and that the renovation process involved the channeling of such a volume of water to another one. Furthermore, Mr. Gargis indicated that along with the task of construction and renovation of microdams, various development activities are underway aimed at improving the living standards of the local inhabitants. In line with such activities, mango seedlings have been planted in Habero, Elaborate, Hamel Malo and Galab subzone, and will continue in Addita Kalezan and Asmat subzones. As regards crops, Mr. Gargis further explained that crop plantation in the region are in good condition thanks to this year's satisfactory rainfall. The National Halhale Agricultural Research Center undertook study on more than 20 types of cereals, according to Mr. Tsagay Burhane, Director of Improved Seedling Units at this center. The cereal grains researched upon include 3 types of sorghum, 4 types of wheat, 3 types of barley, maize with high protein content, and 10 types of beans. Reports indicate that the cereals would be distributed to farmers as of 2012. Mr. Tsagay indicated that the cereals on which the center carried out experiments are suitable to the country's climatic conditions, besides sustaining weeding and high productivity potential. The inhabitants of Tolagumja in the Shambuk subzone expressed satisfaction with the provision of multifaceted social services that is upgrading their living standard. They indicated that following relocation to the settlement, they managed to build new houses and are being provided land for cultivation in addition to getting plowing services and seeds free of charge every year. Furthermore, they said that a new school in which their children could attend school, water project equipped with a solar system, and microdam for their animals were constructed. According to Mr. Yasin Allah, the administrator of Tolagumja, the inhabitants of the village have built dwelling houses with the assistance of the government and are exerting efforts to improve their living standards through effective use of the land they have been allotted. Tolagumja is a village located 30 kilometers east of Shambuk. The inhabitants of Tassanay subzone expressed satisfaction with the improved transport service in the subzone. One of the inhabitants, Mr. Muhammad Usman, said that the prevailing fair cost of transport. Ms. Rosina Tasfai, head of registration and license of land transport in Gashwaka region, said on her part that the transportation service is currently being provided along 18 routes. Likewise, the head of transport terminal in the subzone, Mr. Thalazgi Fisahaye, said that around 200 vehicles in 2 terminals are rendering transport service to the inhabitants of Tasare subzone. And now, dear viewers, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with the news from around the world. Stay tuned.